Hugh, what is going on in the industry right now? Because it looks like the internet just exploded overnight, and Lil Durk's name is right in the middle of it all again. Fans are saying this might be one of the wildest accusations ever thrown his way. And the craziest part? It didn't even come from the ops, the blogs, or some random clout chaser. This one allegedly came from inside his own circle. Yeah, you heard that right. Now, before we even get into it, social media is in full meltdown mode. Twitter, TikTok, and even Reddit streets are going crazy with the hashtags. Hashtag DURK drama, hashtag OTF exposed, and hashtag DURK did what trending all at once. Screenshots popping up left and right, voice notes leaking, even a few close associates unfollowing him in real time. Like, it's bad. Sources are saying Lil Durk has been hit with brand new accusations that could shake up everything he's been building for the last few years. His career, his label, his family, everything. And what makes this story even more wild is how sudden it all came out. 1 minute, Durk was posting up in the studio, talking about new music, flashing smiles, flexing peace vibes. Next minute, his name's being dragged into a full-on scandal that nobody saw coming. Some fans are calling cap, saying this is all a setup. Others think there's some truth behind these claims, especially after one of Durk's longtime homies dropped a cryptic post that said, "Loyalty ain't what it used to be." The truth always shows itself. So, what exactly happened? Who started this firestorm? And is Durk really as innocent as he claims? Or are we about to see his whole empire start to crumble? Stay tuned, because this story's about to get real messy, real fast. 8. So boom. The story starts just like any other random Thursday in the industry, calm, quiet. Everybody minding their business until a random Accusations post popped up on an underground gossip page that changed the whole internet in a matter of minutes. The post didn't have no flashy headline. Just a blurry picture of Lil Durk sitting in what looked like a studio with a caption that said, "Funny how loyalty don't mean the same when the camera's cut off." At first, fans didn't think much of it. Until a few minutes later, that same page dropped another post, this time tagging someone from OTF. That's when people started connecting dots. Within an hour, the story went from zero to viral. Commenters started flooding in like, "Yo, what's this about? Who they talking about? Durk gotta respond." Some claimed they saw a similar picture on one of Durk's close homies' private stories before it got deleted. Others swore it was old beef resurfacing. But then, the real twist hit. An audio clip leaked. The clip was short, like 30 seconds. But it had a familiar voice, saying something like, "You think you can play both sides? But you know how we handle that in Chicago." The voice sounded eerily similar to Durk's. Fans froze. Blogs went wild. Everyone was asking, who was he talking to? People close to Durk said he was blindsided. One insider claimed he was in the studio working on a collab when his phone started blowing up. He thought something happened to his people, the insider said. Then he saw what was trending, and he just went quiet. Apparently, Durk didn't speak on it for the first few hours, which only fueled more rumors. One of his associates, known online as Lil Mo Ativ, jumped in the comments saying, "Y'all love twisting narratives. Wait for the truth." But instead of calming things down, that just made fans hungrier for more. Everyone wanted to know what truth. By the evening, a second clip surfaced. This one, longer, clearer, and allegedly showing a conversation between Durk and a mystery woman. You could hear her voice shaking, saying, "You promised me this wouldn't go public," and Durk replying, "I didn't say nothing." They just ran with it. The clip ended abruptly with her saying, "Nah, you set me up." That was enough for the internet to explode again. Theories started flying that Durk had some kind of secret relationship drama going on behind the scenes. People began tagging his fiancée, India Royale, in every post. Her page got flooded with comments like, "Sis, you good?" and "Don't let them play you like that." She didn't say a word, but she did something worse. She unfollowed Durk. That's when fans knew it was serious by midnight. Every gossip outlet from Hollywood Unlocked to the small tea pages had something to say. One even claimed Durk was being investigated for something deeper connected to these accusations. Others said this was all a plot from a rival crew trying to ruin his comeback. A fake text thread started circulating too, showing what looked like messages from Durk saying, "They trying to take me down before my album drop." Whether real or not, it spread like wildfire. The streets were talking, the blogs were eating, and Durk stayed silent. Then the next morning, Durk finally broke his silence. Kind of. He posted a black screen on his Instagram story with the words, "Everybody got a story till the truth come out." That one line sent everyone back into speculation mode. Some said it was a denial. Others thought it was a warning. A few claimed it was directed at someone inside his circle. Because around that same time, Durk's longtime producer DJ Bands posted something cryptic too. "Been holding down secrets for years. Now I see why loyalty dead." People instantly thought the two posts were connected. The narrative started forming that someone from Durk's inner circle had turned against him. One of the wildest parts came when a small Chicago blog posted a video, supposedly showing Durk arguing with a man outside a club weeks before all this. You couldn't see faces clearly, but the voice sounded just like his. The two men were shouting, something about paperwork and "you crossed the line." Fans connected that argument to the leaked audio and decided this was all part of one huge betrayal scandal. A few old tweets from Durk resurfaced too once. "About snakes in your crew," and "You can't love everybody that smile in your face." It was like the internet was piecing together a whole movie script from bits and pieces of chaos. As the hours passed, the situation got more personal. Fans started tagging Durk's family, his label mates, even people who hadn't spoken to him in years. His brother D-Thang's name started trending again because people were saying the betrayal might have been connected to unfinished business from back then. Durk's mama even got mentioned in comments, with fans saying they hoped she was okay. One fan page claimed she had gone live briefly, saying, "My son's good. Don't believe everything y'all see." But the live disappeared within minutes, and no one could verify if it was really her. By now, the situation wasn't just internet drama. It was becoming emotional. People who grew up with Durk in the industry started chiming in. One rapper tweeted, "It's always the ones you feed that bite first." Another said, "Funny how when you're doing good, they try to bring you down." These vague tweets fueled the narrative that someone close betrayed him. Still, no names were mentioned. The suspense kept building. Fans were now convinced there was a major fallout inside OTIF. Maybe over money or loyalty, maybe both. That night, a live stream popped up on Instagram. It was from one of Durk's ex-associates, a dude known as Vic. He didn't name names at first, but he said some heavy stuff. "I was around. I seen how it went down. The man everybody look up to ain't as solid as y'all think. When the truth drop, y'all gone switch sides faster than you think." The comments went insane. People begged him to spill details. And just when he looked like he was about to talk, the live cut off. A few minutes later, his page went private. Now everyone was convinced that something big was being covered up by the end of the night. Durk's silence had become the loudest noise. Fans were divided. Some said he was protecting his image until he could speak legally. Others said his silence was guilt. Even India's cousin posted a shady story saying, "Ain't no loyalty in the industry. Just contracts and secrets." And that's when the narrative took another dark turn. People started saying, maybe the accusations weren't about a relationship at all. Maybe it was something deeper, Something connected to business, money, or even street politics. The kind of stuff people don't talk about online. And right when everyone thought the drama couldn't get worse, it did. Around 3 a.m., another blog dropped screenshots of alleged DMs between Durk and a woman claiming she had proof of what really went down. She said she wasn't after clout, but the truth needed to be told. In those messages, she wrote, "You knew what he did. You told me to keep quiet." The responses were blurred out, but fans swore they saw Durk's username. Her page was private, but within hours, she gained 50,000 followers. And before anyone could confirm or deny, she went live saying, "I didn't want to do this. But since you want to act like you're innocent, I'm dropping everything." And that's exactly where things started spiraling out of control. So as the woman went live, the tension in the industry reached a fever pitch. Fans were glued to their screens, refreshing constantly, waiting to see what she would reveal. The chat exploded with comments like, "Spill it," and "We need receipts." And even a few high-profile rappers were tagging their friends, asking if anyone else had heard about this. The woman didn't waste time. She leaned into the camera, eyes intense, voice shaking just enough to make people believe every word. "Y'all think y'all know the truth, but nah," she said. "He been hiding stuff for years. And it's about more than just music." The crowd watching live went absolutely wild. The emojis alone could have broken the internet. Within minutes, screenshots and clips of her live were circulating across TikTok and Twitter. The headlines practically wrote themselves. New allegations shake Lil Durk's world. Insider threatens to expose Durk, OTF loyalty in question. And every single fan was weighing in. Some defending Durk, others saying maybe he wasn't as clean as his image suggested. Even commentators on Say Cheese TV jumped in, posting clips and speculating about what could be next. Everyone was connecting dots. Some real, some completely fabricated, but in the world of viral drama, facts often don't matter as much as perception. The first major twist hit when a supposed leaked text from Durk appeared on Instagram stories. The text was from someone close to the woman, claiming Durk had texted, "You don't want this to go public. Trust me, it'll ruin everything." Fans dissected every word. Some said it sounded like a threat. Others said it could have been taken out of context. A few hardcore stans rushed to his defense, posting throwback videos of Durk talking about loyalty and love for his fans. But the damage was done. The narrative had already shifted. Suddenly, Durk was on the defensive, whether he knew it or not. As the day went on, more alleged insiders started chiming in. One person claiming to be a former OTF member posted a video saying, "I was there when it all went down." Loyalty. That's a joke. Money and power come first. The video quality was terrible, the face barely visible, but fans went crazy. They were piecing together these clips, audios, and text screenshots like detectives, each new leak adding fuel to the fire. People started theorizing that this wasn't just about personal drama. Maybe Durk was being set up for something bigger. Rumors spread that the album he had been teasing for months might be delayed, not because of music, but because of these allegations. The emotional stakes kept rising when India Royale finally broke her silence. Instead of posting on social media, she left a short voicemail to a fan page that got leaked. In the clip, she sounded upset, almost on the verge of tears. "I need time to figure things out. It's hard when everything you thought was true is questioned," she said. Fans immediately took this as a sign that the accusations were hitting home. And many started speculating about a possible breakup. The comment sections were filled with people saying, "She deserves better," and "Durk really messed up this time," while others begged for patience, saying things weren't as simple as they seemed. The tension inside Durk's camp escalated when one of his closest collaborators, supposedly loyal for years, unfollowed him on all social media accounts. That move alone sparked a new round of gossip. Insiders said emotions ran high, and heated arguments broke out in private calls. He felt betrayed, like someone he trusted had sold him out for clout, one anonymous source said. At the same time, a few OTF members were posting vague statuses like, "We ride together." But some things you can't forgive, leaving fans to speculate which side of the drama they were on. It was like watching a slow-motion train wreck, every post and comment adding tension. Then came the twist nobody saw coming. A video allegedly showing Durk arguing with another figure in the industry surfaced. This time, it looked more serious than anything from before. The footage, though grainy, seemed to show Durk yelling about loyalty and knowing who your real friends are. People started piecing together timelines, connecting this argument to the leaked audios and the woman's live video. Conspiracy theories popped up everywhere. Some said Durk was being blackmailed. Others said he had double-crossed someone close. And now the truth was finally catching up to him, mid-afternoon. A fan page claimed they had received a direct message from the woman threatening to release photos and documents proving her story. "This isn't about clout," the message read. "He tried to hide this for too long. I'm done being quiet." Fans flooded the post with reactions, some supportive, some skeptical. Bloggers and entertainment reporters quickly ran with it, posting videos speculating about what documents could mean. People began wondering if Durk's management would issue a statement or if the silence was intentional, a strategic move to let the drama breathe before responding by the evening. The tension reached a new high when an old friend of Durk's, who had stayed mostly out of public disputes, uploaded a short clip saying, "Been there from day one. Loyalty isn't what it used to be. Don't believe everything y'all see online." The clip was vague, but fans immediately assumed he was defending Durk while also hinting at betrayal somewhere. The comment section blew up with debates, accusations, and speculation. Theories ranged from money disputes to romantic entanglements. And every fan had their own version of the truth. Emotions ran high across social media, with some people openly crying in live chats, claiming they felt personally betrayed by someone they had never even met. As night fell, the story took another shocking turn. A series of supposed DM screenshots between the woman and another rapper appeared online. In the messages, she allegedly said, "He knows what's coming. You think he can hide this forever?" The replies were blurred, but fans speculated it was Durk. This sparked a wave of commentary about how deep the alleged betrayal went, and whether this was just personal drama or if there were bigger stakes, maybe involving money, power, or influence in the industry. The intensity of the speculation made the internet feel like a pressure cooker, every new leak adding more heat. Finally, just before midnight, a new video surfaced, apparently shot by someone outside Durk's studio during a late-night session. The footage showed him walking out, visibly tense, looking over his shoulder as if expecting something. The video went viral instantly. Fans analyzed every movement, every facial expression, claiming they could see the guilt or see the frustration. Rumors began circulating that security had been heightened at his home, that meetings were being cut short, and that internal conflicts and oddities were reaching a breaking point. Of this saga, the story had escalated beyond anyone's control. Fans were glued to social media. The drama had moved from gossip to potential fallout that could affect careers, relationships, and reputations. People were left asking themselves, was Durk really at fault, or was he the victim of a scheme? Would his inner circle stick by him, or was the betrayal only beginning to show its face? As night turned into early morning, the internet collectively held its breath, waiting for the next twist in this rapidly unfolding saga. The next morning, the internet woke up to a new layer of drama. After the late-night video went viral, speculation about Lil Durk's next move was off the charts. Fans and bloggers alike were dissecting every possible angle: the leaked DMs, the woman's live, the mysterious arguments, the unfollowings, and trying to figure out what it all meant. By mid-morning, several so-called insiders began claiming that the woman had more receipts than anyone could imagine, hinting that her next post would blow the situation completely open. The tension was electric. Everyone was refreshing their feeds, waiting for the bombshell. At the same time, Durk himself seemed to be disappearing from social media. No posts, no stories, no likes, no comments. Even his usual interactive posts with fans were gone. People speculated that he was either taking a step back to strategize or that he was hiding from the drama completely. Rumors spread that he had holed up in a private studio somewhere outside Chicago, away from prying eyes. Fans speculated endlessly about who he was meeting, what decisions he was making, and whether he was trying to calm the storm or just letting it spiral. By noon, things escalated when a new video clip surfaced, allegedly from a private gathering where Durk was confronted by one of his closest associates. In the clip, you could barely hear the conversation over the loud background music, but the words were enough to send fans into a frenzy. The associate was heard saying, "How could you let this get this far? Loyalty ain't supposed to end like this." Durk's reply was tense but measured. "I didn't start it." Y'all think it's that simple? The confrontation ended abruptly, and the video cut out. Fans immediately began theorizing that internal conflicts within OTF were spilling into public view, and that some members might be ready to turn on him. As the afternoon rolled in, India Royale's camp reportedly released a subtle statement through a fan page. It didn't directly address the drama, but the words were carefully chosen. "Sometimes things are not what they seem. We hope everyone respects privacy and waits for facts before judging." Fans read between the lines, speculating that the message was a warning, or maybe even a threat. Some thought it indicated she still supported Durk, but was frustrated by the leaks. Others thought it suggested that the relationship could be nearing a breaking point. Emotions ran high, and debate exploded across platforms. By early evening, another twist appeared. The woman who had gone live posted a blurred photo on her page with the caption, "Proof coming soon. Y'all ready?" The post alone sent social media into meltdown mode. Fan pages, blogs, and even mainstream media began speculating on what this proof could be. Some said it was financial documents. Others swore it was personal messages and photos. And a few suggested it could be evidence of betrayal from someone within Durk's inner circle. Theories multiplied, and the tension among fans became almost unbearable. Then came an unexpected moment. One of Durk's longtime collaborators, a producer who had been quiet all along, suddenly went live on Instagram. He didn't directly address the drama, but said, "You think you know loyalty until you see the other side. Truth always has a way of coming out." The vague statements fueled the fire. Fans assumed he was defending Durk while also subtly acknowledging that someone close had crossed a line. Speculation skyrocketed about who the other side could be, and some even began accusing new people in Durk's circle who had previously remained silent. Later that night, Durk reportedly held a private call with his inner circle. A source claiming to be on the call said emotions ran high, voices were raised, and words like betrayal and trust were thrown around multiple times. One person allegedly said, "We built this together, and now everything's on the line." Durk was said to have stayed calm, but firm, telling everyone, "We handle this smart, no rash moves." Fans were hyped about the leaked information, interpreting it as proof that things were tense but that Durk was in control. Midnight brought a shocking twist. A new audio clip allegedly leaked online. The clip featured a conversation between Durk and the woman who had gone live, and it sounded like an intense argument. She could be heard saying, "You knew what I had. You promised it wouldn't see the light. Durk's voice was calm, almost cold. "I never asked for this to happen. Y'all twisted it." The clip ended abruptly, leaving fans speculating about the real story. The intensity of the voices, combined with the timing of the leak, had people convinced that the drama was only going to get worse before it got better. Social media was now a battlefield. Different factions had formed. Some were Team Durk, defending him tooth and nail. Some were Team the Woman, calling for accountability, and some were just waiting to see the next twist. Every post, every comment, every like became part of the narrative. Fan accounts were reporting updates as though they were live news channels, analyzing every second of leaked content, every vague comment, and every cryptic post. The internet was collectively holding its breath, waiting for the next bombshell. By the early hours, it became clear that this drama was bigger than anyone anticipated. Insiders were hinting at more evidence, more leaks, and even possible repercussions for ODF members. Theories about financial betrayals, secret recordings, and hidden agendas began circulating. Even rival artists were subtly posting cryptic messages, adding fuel to the fire. Fans were now obsessed, commenting nonstop, debating every detail, and picking sides like the stakes were personal, just when it seemed like the situation couldn't get more chaotic. Another post appeared, allegedly from someone close to Durk's team, warning that the next day will change everything. Fans immediately speculated about what that could mean: a public statement, a legal move, or more leaks. Blogs and gossip pages scrambled to cover it, and the story began trending beyond social media, hitting mainstream outlets and even late-night news segments. The drama was now national, and everyone was waiting for the climax. The story had reached a point where it wasn't just entertainment, it was a full-blown emotional roller coaster. Fans were divided, insiders were leaking hints. The Woman was promising proof, and Durk's team was holding tight, waiting to strike back. Nobody knew what would happen next, who would be vindicated, or how the drama would reshape relationships and reputations. The stakes were higher than ever, and the internet collectively felt the tension as if they were watching a live thriller unfold. As the sun rose the next morning, the intensity of the drama showed no signs of slowing down. Fans woke up to fresh speculation about the leaked audio, the blurred photo, and the cryptic posts from Durk's inner circle. By this point, the story had grown beyond anyone's control. Even casual listeners were joining in, tweeting theories and posting memes, while hardcore stans dissected every detail with the precision of investigators. Emotions ran high, with some fans openly crying in live chats, others angrily defending Durk, and a few openly celebrating the potential downfall they believed was coming. Mid-morning brought another shocking revelation. A leaked group chat between ODF members surfaced, hinting at internal conflict. The chat was filled with accusations, cryptic messages, and one line that immediately caught attention: "We ride together, but some things you can't fix." Fans instantly began speculating which member had betrayed whom, and whether this indicated a permanent fracture within the group. The discussion turned heated, with fan pages debating loyalty, money, and personal integrity. Some theorized that this could even affect upcoming collaborations or tours, raising the stakes beyond personal drama. By early afternoon, the woman who had gone live upped the ante. She posted a blurred video clip showing what appeared to be documents, a stack of papers, and a folder with her name written on it. The caption read, "Truth is messy. Y'all ready? For the receipts." Fans flooded the comments, some speculating it was financial proof, others convinced it was personal messages. The internet went into overdrive. Bloggers posted countdowns, saying that the full reveal could happen any hour now. The suspense was palpable. Emotions ran high, with some fans feeling vindicated, others worried about the damage to Durk's image, and many simply glued to their screens, waiting for the next development. Later in the day, a supposed insider leaked a video of Durk in the studio, visibly stressed. In the clip, he muttered something about trust and loyalty, his voice heavy with emotion. Fans analyzed every gesture, claiming they could see worry lines and tension in his expressions. The video was short, but enough to spark thousands of tweets, with fans theorizing whether he was planning a public statement, private confrontation, or a major career move. Speculation about financial fallout, album delays, and relationship drama dominated every social media platform. By evening, things escalated further. A new post allegedly from the woman hinted at a third party involved, a previously unknown figure who might have evidence against Durk. The caption said, "You don't even know the half of it. Stay tuned." This cryptic post sent shockwaves across fan pages. Theories multiplied about who this person could be: a former collaborator, a friend, or someone from outside the music world entirely. Emotions ran high, with fans speculating about possible legal action, betrayal, or even a public showdown. Around midnight, a leaked audio clip surfaced that seemed to show Durk calling one of his closest collaborators. The conversation was heated, but measured. "We can fix this, but we have to be smart," Durk said. The collaborator responded with frustration. "It's too late. Everything's out." Fans immediately went into overdrive, interpreting every pause, every sigh, and every word. Some said Durk sounded guilty. Others said he sounded strategic and in control. The ambiguity only fueled more theories and speculation. Meanwhile, the woman's social media continued to dominate the narrative. She hinted that the next release would be the final piece, leaving fans guessing what that meant. Was it photos, texts, or a complete exposé? Speculation reached a fever pitch. Blogs and gossip channels speculated that the entire scandal could rewrite Durk's career trajectory. Fans debated on live streams, some predicting a public apology, others convinced it would lead to a breakup or even legal battles. The tension in Durk's inner circle reportedly reached its peak. Insiders said arguments broke out, phones were confiscated, and strategic meetings were held to figure out the next move. Emotions ran high, one source claimed. Some people wanted to go public immediately. Others wanted to handle it quietly. The family was left divided. Fans interpreted every leak and vague post as evidence that Durk's team was under immense pressure and that the drama was far from over. As the story reached its climax, a sudden leak suggested that the woman might have been working with rival artists to stir the pot. Screenshots circulated implying she had shared parts of the story with another rapper before going public. This revelation split fan reactions even further. Some accused her of manipulation, while others argued that Durk had bigger responsibilities and should have been more careful with loyalty. The tension and speculation created a viral loop, with every post, video, and comment feeding the next wave of drama. Finally, just before the end of the 24-hour cycle, a cryptic post appeared on Durk's verified account. It was a short video, silent, showing only him walking down a dimly lit street, looking contemplative. Fans immediately analyzed every step, every shadow, every frame. Some took it as a sign of regret, others as a message of defiance. The post went viral instantly, with thousands of comments speculating about what it meant for the ongoing saga. Emotions ran high across the fanbase, with some feeling sympathy, others anger, and everyone on edge for what would come next. The story had reached a level of drama few could have predicted. Every possible twist had occurred: leaked messages, live videos, insider revelations, cryptic posts, and conflicting loyalties. Fans were exhausted, emotionally invested, and divided. The internet was collectively holding its breath, waiting for the next chapter. Nobody knew what would happen to Durk's relationships, his career, or his personal life. One thing was certain: the drama was far from over, and everyone was watching, waiting for the next bombshell to drop. And there you have it, fam. A whirlwind of drama, loyalty tests, leaks, and shocking revelations that has everyone talking. Lil Durk's world has been turned upside down seemingly overnight, and the questions keep piling up. Was he really at fault, or is he the target of a carefully orchestrated scheme? Did his inner circle betray him, or is this just the chaos of the internet blowing things out of proportion? Fans are shocked, emotions ran high, and the family and team have been left divided, leaving everyone wondering what the real story is behind the headlines. One thing is clear. This saga isn't just about a single argument or a leaked message. It's about loyalty, power, reputation, and the way secrets can explode in the age of social media. Every fan, every insider, and every observer has weighed in, fueling theories and speculation that only add more fuel to the fire. And just when you think it might settle down, another twist emerges, keeping everyone on edge and glued to their screens. It's a story that feels like it could change the course of careers, relationships, and the music scene itself. So now, we want to hear from you. What do you think is really going on behind the scenes? Do you think Durk can bounce back from this storm? Or has the drama caused irreversible damage? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let us know who you think is telling the truth and which side you're on. If you've been following every leak, every post, and every cryptic message, smash that like button. Subscribe to stay updated with every twist and turn. And hit the notification bell so you never miss a beat of this ongoing saga. The internet is watching. The drama isn't over. And you don't want to be left out of the conversation. Get ready, because the next chapter could drop at any moment. And trust us, you're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned, stay engaged, and stay ready for the next shocking twist in the Lil Durk drama that has the whole world talking.